What is daring greatly to you? This last weekend, I was teaching as an instructor at the Audubon Center of the Northwoods with a very large group of women that are there for a wellness retreat, or were there for a wellness retreat. And that was a topic that came up in one of our classes. What is daring greatly? And how does that apply to you? And how does that apply to your life? And maybe how does that apply to your companion animals? And so I want to share a little bit of that with you because it was such a beautiful conversation I had with these women. I think it's something that it's a conversation that everybody should be having. And what came up was daring greatly can sometimes be going to a retreat by yourself. And it can also be going to that retreat to look for something, peace of mind, stress relief, maybe an opportunity to heal yourself in a way that hasn't been presented to you in the past. And how does this apply to your animals? Well, sometimes we have to dare greatly with them. There aren't always answers for the medical issues that might arise or the behavioral issues they might be having. Sometimes there aren't answers. And sometimes your veterinarians might not know why they're sick, or they know why they're sick, but there isn't a lot of options that they can provide you for a cure or health or healing. And I usually find myself coming into these situations because most of my clients or the people who study with me are people who have decided to dare greatly and try something new. What does that mean? Why? How would this apply? Rachel, what are you talking about? Cancer is a really great example. When dogs and cats and bunnies and all the other animals that are diagnosed with cancer, usually your veterinary team doesn't have a lot to give you or offer you. And, kidney disease, kidney failure, hyperthyroidism, diabetes. I'm naming some of the most common illnesses that appear in our animals. But then there's also injuries. And, like the dog that I'd worked with who'd been paralyzed for 3 months, who veterinarians wanted to euthanize because quality of life, right? Well, people dare greatly when they step outside of Western medicine sometimes, and just to see if there's another option. And my students dare greatly when they jump into classes and decide that they want to learn a little bit more about their animals' bodies that they maybe didn't know, so that they can be a part of that process. And the other huge piece to this that I think is really important to mention is that your animals dare greatly whenever you believe in them. I want to say that again because it's just, it gives me chills. Your animals dare greatly when you believe in them. And if you are willing to see if there are other options out there for cancer, kidney disease issues, your animals are going to dare greatly with you. Our animal companions are not invested in being sick. They don't want to. And if they're in a position where they can help heal, they will. And another scenario I want to bring up is the animals that maybe are in our lives who have experienced devastating trauma, emotional trauma, abuse, neglect, maybe before they came to us. I know a lot of my clients rescue and adopt, and so I'm speaking to you. They dare greatly to love and trust again. They are daring so greatly to be a forever in your home, in your furamily. Sasha agrees if you heard her meow. So I just wanted to speak into that and, just about how beautiful that is when people are willing to say, I don't know, but I'm going to step 12% outside my comfort zone and dare a little bit and see if there's a little bit of an option out there. And when your own animals are like, yeah, I've been treated poorly, but I'm going to dare greatly to let you love me. Or, you know what? I've had a hard time walking. My hips and joints hurt, but I'm going to dare greatly to do this with you so that I feel good and I can be in your life for as long as possible. I'm Rachel Augusta. I work with animals who are sick, injured, diseased, or have been abused, and I help you work with your own. If you have dared greatly with your own animals through emotional health, physical health, comment, share how. I love hearing people's stories. And if you want to dare greatly, just comment yes! Exclamation mark below. Yes, I'm committed to daring greatly. I want to do that. I will do that. I promise to do that. Have a great day, everybody.